And a little about myself. My name is Eduardo Rodriguez, quite a long name actually, Latin America originally. And I'm lead front-end architect at Framtid, and I also define myself as a digital culture evangelist, something I really love to talk and write about, usually on LinkedIn. And my journey with digital started actually when I was 12. I went to my friend's house and he had a Commodore 64. And for me, that was my first, how can you say, this experience, like when the sun comes out, and like Jesus talks to you and you're like, whoa. So that was like my first computer, and I had many computers after that. So that's why my nerdish journey started, you can say. And speeding fast forward, in 1998, I entered university to read electrical engineering with emphasis in telecom and internet systems, actually. But I ended working with front-end. That's quite amazing. And I did my first website like after 3 months, and that was like the second time in my life that I felt this like feeling, like destiny. And I've been doing that for like 20 years. And been doing like front-end design, UX, and I really love the craft. I really love the part of what we're doing is actually used by somebody. And what I like the most to do with like products is something that is actually usable by many people in a good way. So I truly believe that specialist teams are like something we should think of in the industry, because everybody talks a lot about full stack and autonomous teams, but it's very important to define like what we do it with passion, and we do it with art. For me, what I do is art. Like I want the products to be amazing. I want the products to be used by as many people as possible, even if maybe they have like reading disabilities or something else to consider. And most of all, I believe in company culture. I believe in we culture. We is like something that is what unites us. Like it's higher than autonomy actually in teams. And for that, a design system is very crucial actually, because a design system unify all the teams together, like in a quest for having like a common principle for good design patterns, good front ends, and so on. And something I write about a lot on like online, and I like lecture a lot about, is something called people first, process second, and technology third. And the reason for that is that I truly believe that a company should be people and user focused primary. And the reason for that is that as long as it's the users that are using and loving our products, or maybe hating them if we're doing them wrong, it's user that should matter the most for a company, not process, not technology. As long as the people doing the product with passion and love, and not robots or AI, or doing these products, it's the people that work for the company that should matter the most. That is something I believe from all my heart, actually. And that is why it's so crucial with the design systems. I think it's something that should correlate with the company culture. And another thing is that beyond design system for me actually means more user focus. There's a really interesting study that was done that users in a team that could meet the actual user that were using the product, they felt more aligned and felt much higher purpose and motivation for doing the products than they never met the users. And for me, that has been in the industry for 20 years. We have said like every year, like, oh, the team should meet the users. And it usually never almost happened, but that is something that you can learn. But because from research, if people in the team meet the users, they will feel much, much more motivated. They will be more productive and so on. So